Yo, what up, hey, how you doing, guys? My name is Sangiev. Today we're back with another video, and as you can see from the title, today we're actually going to take a step back and let the light shine on some other YouTubers that I think you should be checking out. This is something that I would have appreciated when I was growing my channel, and so I hope that now that I've got a bigger platform, I'm able to do so for these channels. I am going to refer back to my phone because I don't remember the exact order. I'm going to go from the smallest to the biggest. We have 10 creators, all sub 10k. Actually, that's a lie, but I'll get into it. Starting off with number one, we've got Felipe, aka Soy Raka. Felipe is an amazing creator that focuses on styling. He really sort of, much like myself, pushes the boundary, explores various elements within his personal style and within what fashion has to offer. He started off his journey in social media, if you wish to call it that, via Instagram, and then recently launched a YouTube. Slight bias because I do know the guy, but he's an amazing human being with a great sense of style, and I feel like you can definitely learn a lot from him. And once again, much like myself, it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but if you wish to explore personal style, I would definitely check him out. He mixes fashion from all walks, be it high street, vintage, high fashion, streetwear, whatever. Dope dude, check it out. Moving on to channel number 2, we have Alec from Last Minute Habits. Man, I love the videos that he does. First of all, they're super high quality and production value, which to me is always a big plus. I aim to create videos in the highest quality possible, and although his channel is very small, he doesn't let that stop him from creating high quality content. So big shout out to you, my brother. He is based out in Toronto. The Toronto or Montreal? I'm pretty sure it's Toronto, Canada. Super sick, dope sense of style. Amazing pieces. He clearly knows what it does. From my very small understanding, I think he works as a stylist or potentially assist a stylist or something along those lines. Much like everyone else today, actually. They're very unique in their approach to styling, and that's something that I'm obviously a big advocate of. He's got some pieces that many people consider grails, and he styles them beautifully. Definitely a channel worth checking out. So, Alec Augustin, aka Last Minute Habits for numero dos. Number 3, and this is actually a recent channel that I just came across, and it popped up on my recommended because he did a video comparing Raf Simons' collection for both his own line and CK205W39NYC. I think that's the brand's name. Oh, imagine if I don't even know the brand's name. His name is Daniel, and as I said, I've only come across his channel very recently, so my understanding of him is still fairly small, but from the videos that I've seen, again, very experimental style, kind of pushes the boundary. Big fan, or just a fan of Raf Simons' work. Like, he's shopping a lot of Calvin Klein pieces. In fact, I'd say he's probably got even more of a collection than I have. He's got the Fireman coat, which, big thumbs up. He's got the Margiela Tabby boots, black, again, big thumbs up. Yeah, killing it, man. Much like the other two, very small and fairly recent. However, his content is amazing, very in-depth, clearly knows what he's talking about, and is a fun channel to watch and support. Again, if you wish to sort of push the boundary a little, definitely check them out. By the way, everyone's channel will be linked in the description box down below, so you can go ahead and follow them, have a look at them, make your own opinion. Numero 4 is Bliss Foster. Again, a recent channel that popped up on my feed, and I just binge watch a lot of his videos. They're super entertaining, they're super insightful, and a lot of videos where they review fashion shows and they talk about the mood and all that BS, which I'm glad it's there. I just don't care for that much. They have a tendency to come across very pretentious, at least in my opinion. When I look at some of the Show Studios video where they really break down a collection for 20 minutes, and I'm sure there's people that will gravitate towards that, and that is perfectly fine. I just personally, I look at a collection, sure, I like to look at what message they're trying to convey and how everything comes cohesively. Everything is shown, basically, but I don't really take that much of an in-depth look at it. This is where Mr. Bliss Foster comes in and just lays it out in a fun, informative, but non-pretentious approach to it, which I absolutely love. He's got some long-ass video, and I sat through the whole of it without pressing skip, which is always a big thumbs up from me. And gaining that knowledge behind collections and why designers may do certain things is always a big thumbs up if you wish to improve your fashion game. Moving on to number 5, we have Ray from Ray Maya. I'm going to be very repetitive throughout this whole video, but genuinely, this channel, so sick. I love the pickups. I love the energy that he has. I don't know where he's, like, To my understanding, he might be New York based, but he definitely has a bit of an accent that almost sounds South African. Maybe I'm just completely wrong here. Dope sense of style, amazing pieces, and once again, much like the others, he's very knowledgeable in the items that he has. The video that stood out to me, or the video that I came across, I think it was when he posted a video with the Rick Owens Milk Dunk from, I think they're from 2008 or whatever. Those shoes are on my list. I'm literally this close to biting the bullets on them, and that video popped up and I was like, oh my god, this is sick. Sat through the whole video, I was like, this guy is sick. Let me watch through all of his videos. Super nice dude, although I'm saying that I've actually never spoken to him, but he just comes across super charismatic on camera, which I absolutely love. Easygoing, super easy to watch, and again, one that I think will do great things. Moving on to what number are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. We have my man Gregory Entore, my boy. I've mentioned him before in my Instagram follows that you should, Instagram accounts that you should be following. He started a YouTube a little while back, and man, impeccable taste. I mean, this guy knows what he's doing. Personal stylist at essence, he knows what he's on about. He has access to arguably the greatest online retailer, or one of them at least, in the men's fashion bubble. And yeah, man, creates dope content, super humble dude, super lovely guy, and yeah, again, not to sound repetitive, but amazing sense of personal style, really unique. However, there's definitely some things that everyone can take away from it, and I think that is going to be the common theme across this video. So I'm going to keep it fairly short on Greg, because I feel like I've already spoken about him, and Greg, you don't need any more attention than you already have, mate. Then we have, and I had to throw in my guy from London, AO, aka the Fashion Archive, which low-key was the inspiration behind this video. He did a video where he was talking about the smaller fashion YouTube channels that he watches. AO to me tackles some very interesting topic. It's a lot more discussion based, talks about fashion, talks about designers. His videos are slightly longer, they're very educational. He shares a lot of information. The way I see it, it's the casual with a London accent. Super knowledgeable, and if you wish to get a better understanding of fashion, like the history of a brand, designers, and da-di-da, then the Fashion Archive, aka AO, is the channel that I would recommend. That is still fairly small, which is surprising. I know that he's had a growth recently, which is amazing, keep it up, but yeah, could do with a lot more support, much like, bro, I want to count how many times I'm going to say much like everyone else in this video. Moving on to moving on to number 7, we have Ken, who is a creator that's popped up on a lot of people's feed recently, at least mine, and then I clicked and then I saw so many people that have recently come across his stuff. The video that popped up on mine was the one where he was showing his Grailed collection, his wardrobe basically, and my man just busted it all out there. He's got the Raf Simons archive jacket, the Raf Simons jacket, the bomber jacket, I can't remember from what season. Super hyped up, 30k resale supposedly. I know, well, I don't think he paid that much, at least that's what he said. But yeah, the reason why I love his videos is because he's my eye into Japan, if you wish. Never been to the country. I would love the opportunity to go there. Hopefully I will make that happen this year. And he kind of documents everything that he does, be it shopping, be it food, walking around town, his friends, and all that stuff, whilst also showcasing a lot of fashion pieces, especially the Issey Miyake pleats, which, if you guys follow me or know me, then you know I'm a big fan of. So love that from Ken. He just, I mean, he's on 9.2k already, and I think his growth was super quick, at least for the past few months. Super dope channel, definitely check it out, especially if you're into that Japanese fashion, which I think he documents really nicely. Kind of like what Kofi used to do in London, but with Tokyo. Boom. Then we've got the last two. Now granted, these last two are a bit bigger. However, I felt like if I was to do this video, there was just no way I was going to do this video without mentioning them. At number 9, we have Owen, which I'm sure many of you guys are already familiar with. Super dope content. He's currently, or over the last 6 months, has gone through a bit of a transitional phase with his personal style. It's been amazing seeing the journey from what I would consider to be sort of very LA vintage heavy, but also archive heavy dude, to now a more artisanal dude that's still very much that still very much enjoys his vintage pieces, his archive pieces, but he explores a lot of CCP, a lot of greedy, that sort of side of fashion, which I feel like everyone enjoys, but nobody really dives into. And so if that's the sort of fashion that you're after, definitely check him out. It's something that I'm slowly creeping into, and I like the idea of. I'm looking to invest in a few pieces from the likes of Greedy and CCP, but I'm going to take it slow. Super, super dope individual, great sense of personal style. He's got a collection that he's dropping very soon, which looks very promising as well. Big thumbs up, man. As I said, the last two are going to be more of a quick shout out. These guys know what they're doing. I feel like they should definitely be bigger than where they are currently, and so here is me just shining my small light onto them. Dare I say, I think Owen is probably like the leader of the new wave of fashion YouTubers. He's definitely, in my opinion anyway, at the forefront of it. Dope creator, love the guy. Then last but certainly not the least, we have Mr. Subtle Flex himself, Anthony DeLuca. Again, many of you guys will be aware of who he was, and the reason why I'm giving him a shout out, if you wish, is because he did a tremendous thing. He had a channel with well over 300k or maybe 400k subscribers, decided to sack it off because he was finding it hard to communicate his new passion, not his new passion, but his passion towards fashion within his videos, because most of his audience wanted hair related content. And so he sacked that off, started a new channel which is extremely bold, extremely brave, and now he's creating some dope ass content from Toronto. Absolutely love Anthony, man. I think he does a tremendous job. Currently standing at 20k subscribers, which is amazing, but he should be much bigger than myself as well, and he was. So this is a little token of appreciation to him. Here you go, Anthony, mate. Keep it up, Mr. Subtle Flex. Dope dude, dope individual, great sense of style. He was a much bigger dude before. He has had a tremendous weight loss, and now with his newfound confidence, he's just exploring various avenues of fashion, and I absolutely love that, and I find that extremely inspirational. So check him out, and yeah, just have fun, man. It's all about the little flex, you know? If you know, you know. There we go. That was a little nod to Anthony's outro. But that is that for this video. I know it's different from the usual. However, like I said, I wanted to take a moment to shine on other creators that I think are doing a tremendous job. There seems to be a wave currently within the men's fashion YouTube. A lot of people are jumping into it. And so me using my platform to shine some light towards creators that I think truly deserve it is normal. And it's something that when I was smaller, if a bigger channel did that, I would have been very appreciative of. I'm going to end it right here. If you wish to follow me on my social media, it's all right here, Sangiev. That is for my Twitter, Instagram, and everything else. My next video should be my Antwerp pickups. Yes, your boy hit up the Antwerp sample sale once again. It's become a tradition, and I'm gassed up, man, because there are some beautiful pieces, and I'm hyped to show you. And for yeah. With that being said, have a beautiful day. Take care. Peace.